Ah, Europe, the land of art, history, culture. Thousands of years of war and constant conflict have led to these golden years of equality, diversity, acid attacks, mass rape, ethnic flight from historically and culturally important cities. Wait, I suppose those last ones make it seem a little bit bad. It's not that bad. Look, we're just going through some growing pains. And look, not everything is changing. For instance, Paris has always been shit. So before Europe becomes the world's capital for roofing, that being where you chuck a gay man off a roof, I'm here to give you an epic tour of what Europe has to offer before the change. Now, I came up with this idea a while ago, and what I was originally going to do is I was originally going to go from A to Z of the countries in Europe, but what I found was a lot of these countries I knew nothing about. Now, you could say it's because I'm ignorant. You could say that. The way I like to think about it is a bit like, imagine you, you know, you have your friend, and he's like, oh, I have a new dog, come over and look at my new dog. And you go over there, and it turns out to be some sort of like fucking chihuahua thing. It's like, these are a bit like what these countries are, to me. It's like, they're not real countries. That's not a real dog. It's a rat. Fucking hell. The YouTube Hero Squad's just gonna come bursting down my fucking door over this. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. So we're gonna go through some of these fake countries first off, and then go through the real deal. I mean, there's not much difference apart from I've heard of some, I haven't heard of the others. All of them are terrible.
Hey, those are some fake countries, bucko. Clean your penis.
Belgium is not a nation. Nobody ever dares tell the truth about Belgium. It's an artificial creation. There are two parts of Belgium. They speak different languages. They dislike each other intensely. Belgium is not a nation.
Let's start off. Albania, Andorra, Azerbaijan, not real countries. What the fuck is a Hezgorva? Sounds like something that actually stick a tube up you to get rid of. I actually had a catheter in, like an actual tube up my dick, 2 weeks ago because I couldn't piss, and they had to stick the tube up my japs. That really fucking hurt. Montenegro. Are we allowed to say? Are we allowed to say that? Turkey. Well, that's a fucking bird. Not a real country. This is what I'm talking about. Basically, like I said, this whole section is just going to go over fake countries in Europe. Belarus. Basically just Russia. Bosnia. What do you want me to say? Right. Okay. So all the countries in the Balkans are basically the same thing. They're all the same thing, just in debt. That's Bulgaria. Look, right. Any country that is the punchline for a Big Bang Theory meme. It's not real. Now, Croatia though, while it is a fake country, I do quite like Croatia because on a map, it kind of looks like a dinosaur eating the other country. Cyprus, fake. Czech Republic, just a gay bootleg country of Czechoslovakia. I miss you. Estonia, fake and gay. Georgia, fake. But I will say, here's a rule for you in life. Take it from Uncle Daddy James, right? If you ever meet a girl called Georgia, she's guaranteed to be like one of the most pretty things you've ever seen in your life. But if you any place named after Georgia is just gonna be woo. Kosovo, fake. Latvia, also fake. Liechtenstein. Have I already made the joke about the dog rat? Because I mean, Macedonia. I didn't know that was still a thing. Malta, just pound shop Spain. Same with Moldova. I don't even know where. Monaco. I don't even know where that is. San Marino. It actually just sounds like you know those lemonade cans with the red star on them that look like they come out of Cuba. It just sounds like that. Either that or just a really shit alcoholic drink that your mum probably drinks because she got her heart broken by a boy when she was younger. Probably my ancestors, because as you can tell, I'm an alpha male. Fuck off. Serbia. That bit now. Serbia's fake until Greater Serbia becomes a reality, right? The Black Hand Gang did nothing wrong. Kill Archduke Franz. Slovakia. and Slovenia. It's just Russia again. Look, I don't care if it's nowhere near Russia. Ukraine, there was a war there recently. It just kind of disappeared, and no one seemed to know or care. Ukraine, everybody. And the Vatican. I got lost there once. It's also where I lost my virginity. Catholics. Right, now the real countries of Europe. Then they're not much better, so if you're offended before, I mean,
these countries are real but also bad. They're really bad.
Austria. Now, normally I would count Austria as a fake country, and I would say it's basically just a part of Germany. But I legitimately don't know if that's allowed, because there were some other figures that thought the same thing, and I don't know. And Austria's kind of like if like French wine sippers swapped bodies with like really manly Germans, but like angry manly Germans. Insteigen, Snagge, Schnitzel, Achtung! That was Belgium. Now, a lot of people think Belgium is a fake country, but I would disagree, because the British made the Belgians to piss off the French. Now, obviously, they now do rule over us, because the British have a habit of making things, and then that happening. Just part of our national character. The colonizers become the colonized. Denmark is Germany's hat, with an attitude. They also make fun of everyone else in Europe for being cooks. So there is that. France, I mean, when your capital city has a public pissing problem that's so bad that you have to install public urinals right next to your major cultural rivers, you've got an issue, my friend. French have also recently culturally enriched their city by surrounding the Eiffel Tower with bulletproof glass. France is also in a permanent state of constant revolution. They're a bit like the phase that you go through when you're 13 and you hate your parents and you start like smashing up like your cupboard, your own cupboard, just to get back at them, and then you realise, oh fuck, I've got to fix this cupboard. Shit. Germany, from the Roman Empire to the Holy One to World War I to World War II to modern times, Germany just has a natural ability and a natural need to just fuck up Europe. Like, just everyone's just fuck it up, you know? Like, my ex-girlfriend, black eye, my fit, fuck it up.
Will you stop talking about the war?
Me? You started it?
We did not start it.
Yes, you did. You invaded Poland.
It also, every time you beat them down, because they always get beat down in the end, they just rise back up out of the grave like some sort of fucking Hydra. Like, you chop off one head and like 10 more flamboyant German men come and take its place. Germany is basically like Bowser of Super Mario. You literally drown Germany in lava, and it comes back and steals the princess. Except this time, Germany's princesses are being stolen by myself. Oh my god! Also, apparently the fastest growing porn category in Germany is refugee porn. I knew Merkel had different intentions when she opened the borders.
It's not funny for her, not for us, not for any German people.
You have absolutely no sense of humour, do you?
This is not funny!
Who won the bloody war anyway?
Greece used to have friends, now is just poor and gay. I relate. Hungary. Hungary's capital city was excluded from the European City of Culture contest for being too white and too Christian. I'm not even joking. It also happens to have a very low amount of terrorist attacks compared to other diverse countries in Europe. I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to get arrested. Iceland. I forgot about Iceland. That's Iceland for you. Ireland. Just drunk Republicans. Only slightly better than the French, because at least they're getting drunk on manly drinks, opposed to the French, which get drunk on boy piss. Italy, just ground zero. Moving on. The Netherlands, given that name because you would never remember that it's not called Holland. I don't like my life. I don't like it. Poland based Catholics, unlike the Vatican, which are just touchy-feely Catholics.
How many refugees has Poland taken?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
0. But this is why Poland is so safe. This is the reason why we had not even one terrorist attack.
Portugal. Now here's a little interesting fact for you. England and Portugal have the longest lasting alliance in the world. And thanks to this friendship and long-lasting alliance, I know nothing about them and cannot comment. Romania, just gypsies and vampires. Wow, James, you didn't need to say the same thing twice. I am actually related to gypsies, so if I don't upload again, it's probably because I've had my teeth and tongue stolen from me. So Russia. Now I'll talk about Russia, but oh, Spain. Now, I was actually just informed that Spain was a real country and not just a holiday home for drunk English people. The more you know. Sweden. Moving on, Switzerland. Oh, I'm kind of neutral on the issue. Funny. Fuck me. And finally, the greatest country in all of Europe, the United Kingdom, which is the home of God on earth. God's holy kingdom on earth. God save our glorious Queen. God save our honourable... How do I not know my own national anthem? You know, the thing about this flag is this flag, I got it off my ex, right? And you might notice it's a little bit torn around the edges. That is because my ex-dad got it for me, and he's an American, and he thought our flag was the Australian flag. So my girlfriend had to go around with the scissors, and my ex-girlfriend.